Next problem tayo. Here we have a problem connected to job order costing ulit. Yan. So, si Arlene Company, before that pala, ang tanong sa atin ay, the cost of job number 30 at April 30 was, so ano yung cost? Yung total cost ni job number 30. Okay. The Arlene Company uses job order costing. Overhead applied to production is at a predetermined rate. Okay? May predetermined rate tayo na 80% based on direct labor cost for the overhead. Okay? So, ano yung ibig sabihin ng predetermined rate? So, etong predetermined rate, ito yung ginagamit kapag wala pang exact, no exact or exact or actual computation pa ng overhead. Okay? So, wala pa, hindi pa nila nako-compute. So, etong predetermined rate ay ginagamit for estimate. Okay? Estimate lang muna para malaman kung magkano yung dapat i-charge na factory overhead for that specific overhead, no? For that specific job, okay? So, 80% daw. So, ang gagawin natin dyan, kung magkano yung DL, i-multiply lang natin by 80% para makuha natin yung overhead. Okay? The following accounts appear in the general ledger of the company for the month of April 2018. So, ito yung mga accounts na kailangan nating i-consider when it comes to computation ng cost ni job number 30. Okay? So, pag pinag-add natin tong lahat, it would be equal to 120 plus 60 plus 100 plus 80. That is 360. Okay? 360. We have here work in process inventory, and then itong tatlo ay yung ating tinatawag na MC or manufacturing cost, 'di ba? So 120, 180. Pag pinag-add natin 'yan, ibig sabihin this is actually our work in process inventory. Okay? Pinagsama na. On April 30, 2018, the finished goods completed from work in process cost 320,000. So this is April 30, this is April 1. Ibig sabihin itong April 1 is the beginning balance and the April 30 is the ending balance ng work in process inventory. Okay? Ng WIP. So ibig sabihin if we have here WIP, kunwari WIP 60. Ulit. WIP bag na 60. Tapos meron tayong manufacturing cost here na 120 plus 80, 200, 300. So meron tayong 360, di ba? Yung WIP end down natin ay equal to 320,000. So, pag kinuha natin kung magkano yung cost, no, that would be 40. Or cost of goods manufactured. Okay. So, yan yung ating sagot. Actually. No? So, 40. That is our cost of our job number 40. 30 pala. That's 40,000. Ngayon, meron pa kasing part dito. Sabi dito, job number 30 was the only job not completed in April and had been charged 9,200 for factory overhead. So, this factory overhead na to, this is actually the actual cost. Okay? Pero, ang problema dito, hindi pa kasi siya tapos. Okay? Not completed yet. So, kapag hindi pa tapos yung job, we assume na ang i-apply natin na factory overhead is the overhead applied, which is ito. Yan, yung factory overhead applied na 80,000. How can we say na this is the overhead applied pala? So, hindi ko pala na point out, no? So, sabi niya kasi 80% daw based on direct labor cost. We have direct labor cost na 100,000. Multiply 100,000, 100K, by 80%. Okay, 80%. That will be equal to 80,000. So, this is 80,000. So, ganun siya. Okay? So, for this one, ang cost of goods manufactured natin for job, or ang cost natin for job number 30 is 40,000. Okay? Negative to kasi whip end yan. Okay? So, yun. That is the problem. So, next problem tayo. Yan. So, ang tanong naman dito, total manufacturing costs associated or total manufacturing costs associated with job 1, 2, 3. So, magkano daw? Ronella uses a job order cost system and applies factory overhead to production orders on the basis of direct labor cost. Okay? Ang hindi ko pala na explain din kanina, no, is the difference between them. Ang OH kasi may dalawa siya. We have the applied overhead and the actual overhead cost. Okay, ano yung pinagkaiba ng dalawa? Si applied kasi ay this is based on the predetermined rate. Okay? Bakit siya kailangan ng predetermined rate? Kasi yung mga job orders kasi at some point ay work in process pa. So, hindi pa tapos, no? Hindi pa tapos. Kaya, kailangan mag-estimate. Okay? Kailangan mag-estimate. So, ang ginagamit na estimation ay based on the predetermined rate. Okay? Like, for example, 80% nga ng direct labor cost, ganyan. Kaya, nagkakaroon ng recording ng overhead. And that is what we call overhead applied. Okay? Estimation lang. Pero actually, at the end of the job order, no, kapag tapos na yung job, ganyan, nagawa mo na yung product, what we have to account for dun sa costing niya is the actual overhead. Okay? Sabi nga natin, this is the actual cost. Okay? And it is computed, no, or nakukuha siya kapag finished goods na yung ating inventory. Okay? Or yung ating products. Okay? So, for this one, meron tayong applied overhead dito na based daw on direct labor cost. Okay? The overhead rates for 2018 are 200% for Department A. So, ito si Department A. And 50% naman kay Department B. So, 200, ito, 200%. And 50% naman kay Department B. So, etong dalawang department ay under ng Job 1, 2, 3. Okay? Job 1, 2, 3 started and completed during 2018 and was charged with the following costs. So, ito yung costs natin. And this is, again, this is also considered as our manufacturing costs. So, magkano daw yung ating manufacturing cost for Job 1, 2, 3? Okay? Ang nawawala dito ay yung si direct labor at saka si factory overhead for A and B. So, para makuha natin yan, madali lang. Okay? Dito kasi, sabi nga natin, di ba, we are, the basis of our factory overhead is itong direct labor. So, kung meron tayong direct labor dito, kailangan natin siyang i-multiply. Okay, sorry. Si X ay kailangan natin i-multiply kay 200% para makuha natin ito, which is si 40,000. Eh, may 40,000 na tayo. Wala pa tayong direct labor. So, ang gagawin natin is, mag-work back tayo. We have to divide 40,000. Divide natin by 2. Okay? For us to get 20,000. Okay? So, bakit 2? Kasi diba kapag decimal, or syempre 200%, gusto natin makuha yung walang percentage. So, i-move lang natin 1, 2. 2 decimal places. Yan. Kaya, 2 siya. Okay? So, again, 40,000, 40K, divided by 2 is equals to 20K. So, pag binaliktad natin, 20K times 200%. That would be equal to 40,000. Okay? So, ito, si direct labor natin, natin konti. Si direct labor natin is 20K for Department A. For Department B naman, ang nawawala si factory overhead. We have here 50%, no? So, dapat 50% times 50%. Yan. 30,000 times 50%, that is 15,000. Okay? Ngayon, kunin natin yung total per department. Total manufacturing cost per department. So, 25 plus 20, that's 45. And then plus 40, that's 85,000. Ay, mali. That's 85K. For letter B naman, or department B, we have 5 plus 30,000, 35, plus 15, 50,000. Ngayon, 15,000, uh, uh, 85,000 plus 50,000 is 135,000. And that is our total manufacturing cost. Okay? Letter A. Yan. So, ganyan lang siya. Okay? So, next tayo. Next problem is this one. So, ito medyo marami na yung hinahanap sa atin ngayon. Dito muna tayo sa requirement. We have to compute for the total factory overhead costs, no? Or this is actually the actual cost or actual overhead cost. And then we have factory overhead applied to jobs completed during the year. So, ito yung tinatawag natin na FOH or yung OH applied natin. Okay? May applied tayo, may actual tayo. Okay, next. Cost of goods sold or COGS for the year based on the applied factory overhead. So, ang pinapahanap sa atin ay cost of goods sold. Okay. So, let's begin. Okay, Chan Corporation uses job order costing. Factory overhead cost is applied to all production activities at the rate of 7 pesos per direct labor hour. Okay? So, hanapin natin si direct labor hour. Ito siya. Okay? 16,000 hours. Okay, hindi yan money, but 16,000 hours yan. 16,000 hours times natin sa 7 for us to get our applied OH. Okay? So, 16,000 times 7, we have 112,000. That is our applied. So, dun pa lang, nakuha na natin agad yung number 2. Itong number 2. Factory overhead applied during to jobs completed during the year. Okay, so 112. Yan, 112. So, dalawa na agad dito. Si either C or D yung ating sagot. Next. Based on the predetermined annual rates, the following information were available for the year end December 31, 2018. So, ang pinapahanap sa atin ay factory overhead actual. So, we have to identify here kung ano yung mga actual costs or actual overhead costs. So, we have here indirect labor, direct material, syempre, this is DM and DL yan. And then, indirect labor, that is OH, no? Same with rent factory building, kasi nasa factory siya. Indirect materials, that is OH din. And other factory overhead costs. Ayan. So, lahat itong apat na to ay overhead. And that is actual. Yan. So, ipag-add natin sila. No? Ipag-add natin. So, 6,000 plus 60,000 plus 8 plus 40,000. That is equivalent to 114K. And that is our actual, 114K. So, from C or D, ito ang sagot. Okay? Ito din ang sagot. Pero, 112. So, ngayon pala, at this point, alam na natin na letter D na yung sagot. Kahit hindi natin sagutan yung itong letter number 3. No, kasi nasagutan natin yung first two. Pero sagutin pa rin natin to kung tama ba na 664,000. Okay? Kasi ang hinahanap sa atin ay cost of goods sold for the year. Okay? Cost of goods sold. Para ba natin siya kukunin? Okay? So, di ba meron tayong manufacturing cost? We have DM, DL, tsaka OH. Ang DM natin ay 250,000. 250K. Ang direct labor natin ay 300K. Ang OH natin, since sabi dito ay based on applied factory overhead, we have to go with our 112,000. 112K. So, pag pinag-add mo lahat yan, that would be equal to 662,000. Ngayon, nagtutugma ba siya doon sa letter D? Ang sagot ay hindi. Okay? Hindi siya nagtutugma. Kasi 664. Pag tinignan natin, kung ang OH na ginamit natin ay 114K, then, actual na yung ginamit natin, no? Imbes na yung applied OH. Okay? Na 112. So, that is the discrepancy or antag dito? The problem here in this problem it should be 662K dapat instead. No? Pero, just to justify this problem na lang din, ang idea kasi when it comes to computing for the total cost ng isang total cost ng isang job, no, is between applied versus actual. Ang inilalabas or ang inilalagay sa computation at the end of the day is the actual overhead. Okay? The actual overhead. No? Kasi si actual, yung mismo talaga, 'di ba? Na nagamit for that job. Si applied kasi ay estimation lang naman natin para magkaroon lang ng record or ng record for that specific job, no? Kaya tayo nagkakaroon ng applied overhead, no? So kung gagamitin natin si actual or kung yun yung idea na dapat at the end of the day si actual overhead yung i-consider natin when it comes to computation, pwede nating i-justify na yung overhead dito, wait lang, nawala, 300 to ha, yung overhead dito should be 114K. And by that, ang magiging total natin ay 664K. Okay? So, magiging tama yung ating answer na letter D. Yan. So, yun yung justification na lang for that. Okay? For that matter. And by that, we have answered problems related to job order costing. And hopefully, naipaliwanag ko sa inyo yung concepts, no, while doing these kinds of problems, no. So if nag-enjoy kayo or may natutunan kayo with this video tutorial, please subscribe this channel, and at the same time please click the like button, no. I-like nyo naman yung mga videos natin na napapanood ninyo kasi that means a lot, and ma-inform din yung iba na this is a worthy video tutorial na kailangan panoorin. Okay? So much of that. Thank you so much sa pakikinig, and I'm hoping na manood pa kayo ng ibang mga tutorials natin dito sa channel. Okay? Thank you so much and have a great day.